I ain't gonna stop you. There's very specific people here at the Seventh Day Adventist Church that I am very thankful for. There's a few other people in this community that I am extremely thankful for. And I gotta tell you, I feel horrible. But I'm glad I got some help. My insurance is paid. I'm not going to lose my vehicle. Thank goodness. I gotta go now to see if there's a place in town that has my phone card. If not, I have to wait until Monday. So I gotta go check. They were, I guess, willing to support for the $65 one because it's not necessarily the folks here, just some folks that were here. They're willing to support for the $45 card, the $45 phone card if they have one in town. If not, I'll have to wait until one of them goes to Walmart. It's like 70 miles away, and it'll be on Monday. And then, let's see what else was there. And I know I said that once already. I got gas in my vehicle. I got food in my vehicle. And I got some folks who don't understand, but one of the people here has lived through it, so absolutely does understand. I'm fighting a mean fight out here, but it's a good fight, if such a thing can be said. I'm trying to stop people from getting hurt and killed. Seems to me lots of folk, their only way to deal with something is to talk about hurting and killing folks, and they just ain't cool. When it comes to a lot of these neo-Nazis, I don't hear most of them talking about wanting to hurt black folks. Some of them absolutely. Now, everyone I know with Antifa talks about hurting folks. When you hurt folks to try to change their mind, you ain't gonna change their mind. You teaching them to fake it till they make it. You teaching them to bide their time. Not smart. Women in the United States are taught a lot more intelligent tactics. After you fuck somebody over, you better goddamn play with that fucking set that you got. You play with the cards God gave you, they say. So, if manipulation's what you got, manipulation's what you got. After you fuck a man over real severely, you pretend you're afraid he might do something bad to you. I'm afraid he's a psycho. Oh, he's doing this for no reason. Doing what? And now prove it. Actually prove it. Threaten, harassing, and intimidating witnesses. Threaten, harassing, and intimidating my family members. Threatening, harassing, and intimidating my friends. Well, I can do that too. I choose not to be the bad guy. You can make me out to be the bad guy, but you can never make me be the bad guy. The things that I do are calculated. Of course, we don't live in a world where one person can do something alone like this. And Not unless you got a bunch of connections. Megan Misigatus. About a month and a half after I was assaulted by Sheriff Scott DaCosta and State Trooper Lassen, with the state troopers and of course Scott DaCosta knowing damn well I'm trying to turn them in. They worked together to make sure that I couldn't. I finally got Megan Misigatus off her fat ass to do something. And of course, as always, my predators with badges got to intervene because they got badges. I'm out here saving lives best I can. If you got battered women syndrome and you keep going back, that's your choice. Yeah, I'll take a bullet for you if you need it. But I'm not going to take a bunch of fucking incessant harassment because you keep going back. I want to keep you alive. That's what I want to do. Look at the situation with Tom. Yes, Tom is the one with battered women syndrome in this situation. Just because it's a male in a traditionally female role, and that's just in your head, by the way, men are more likely to be physically assaulted. Women are more likely to be the physical assaulter. And most physical altercations between men and women begin with the woman hitting the man more than once. Just so you know. Anyway, we can keep up the good fight. We fight for all the victims, regardless of color, regardless of gender, regardless of religion. Even if you're a drug addict, if you're wronged, you're wronged. Even if you're schizophrenic, you're still a human being and should be allowed to tell your story. Hopefully by now people are starting to get the point. The gateway drug is not pot. The gateway drug is trauma. I want to say thank you to the people at the Seventh-day Adventist Church. I want to thank them on behalf of myself. I would like to thank them on behalf of every single homeless person who comes here for services, but I'm not them. I'll speak for me. I'm thankful for the fact that they have, in my personal opinion, gone above and beyond as far as the time and resources that they have expended towards me. Most people would have called the cops. I want to say especially thank you to the pastor or preacher here. I'm not sure what they go by. I want to thank Gary. And I guess there's two Garys here. And the lady that's doing the most to help me out, well, she knows things. Anyway, I got an appointment on Sunday. I'm supposed to go to the Church of the Nazarene. I told the lady I was going to go there. So I'll go there. We'll see what it's like. If it's anything like the Foursquare Church up there in Tacoma, Washington, I'm down. I'll rock it out with them folk. Since the folks here at the Seventh-day Adventist have been good to me, I suppose I could put on my cowboy hat and my blazer and walk in on Sunday. Alright, so my insurance is covered. My phone will be covered hopefully tomorrow or Monday. So all we got to do is stay close to the internet until then. If I see any of the predators, well, I'll make sure that I can record it live. That way well, it'd end up being their word versus mine anyway, unless someone comes forward, but we'll try it. And all the rest of the folks on my channel, a lot of the witnesses, I'm really trying hard here with new people. I already knew with the folks in Chapel, Nebraska, they were cowards. I already knew with the folks in Boulder, Colorado, they were cowards. Just because we teach bullshit doesn't mean that it's okay to victimize people. Just because you're taught that women can't defend themselves and we're all expected to defend a woman, you know what? I still fall prey to that. When it's a battered woman in a battered situation and she wants to rescue now because you just got done beating the fuck out of her, and then she goes back and you're the one taking the fucking victimization. You see this shit with Molly? Yeah, this is some psycho ass shit. I've had to go through that with Mandy Singer. I've had to go through that with Jamie Curtis. I've had to go through that with Jerry Sparks. I've had to go through that with Natalie Bollinger. You know, somebody helping you out is just somebody helping you out. Out of all the people on that list, the only one that, well, she didn't even pretend that I was after her nookie. She just pretended all sorts of other crazy psycho shit while she was on drugs doing crazy psycho shit. People pretend that I'm on drugs as their excuse. They pretend that I'm schizophrenic as their excuse. Natalie Bollinger was on drugs. When people say, hey man, you slandered her. No, I didn't. I said she was on drugs. She didn't want people to know that. She called it slander, and then her autopsy report. See, she thought she had it all figured out. Well, here's the thing, is that as far as the slander with her dad goes, it's not slander. That came out of her fucking mouth. And she told a lot more people, and so did Alicia Bollinger. And I have verification from verified friends of theirs. I chose to do the right thing because it's the right thing to do. Every step of the way. Did these people show any of the evidence of me begging for help? No, I wasn't even allowed in fucking court. I wasn't even told that I had a court date. In many of these situations, like how can they pull that? Not even let you know you have a court date. Well, legally, they're not supposed to. See, that's the thing. The cops absolutely knew that they were going to get away with breaking the law because I was alone. All they had to do was press false charges. That forced me to actually break the law because those officers not doing their jobs and outright committing felonies was resulting in people that I know being fucking butchered. So, yeah. You praise who you want. I'll thank who I want. You know how we end these videos? Good to be rid of you. Thanks for coming to visit. Stay out of trouble or don't get caught. Remember, you are your brother's keeper, and no victim left behind.